Happy Wednesday and welcome to another episode of Quotes to Live By from Inspirational Goods. This week I picked a quote that I'm sure you've all probably heard before, but I still think that it's really important to cover and discuss because it affects all of us at some point in our lives. And this quote is not attributed to anyone in particular, but the quote is, "You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one." So growing from our past is productive and we need to reflect on it in order to learn, but living in our past is not good. If you keep living in your past and reflecting constantly on everything or living in that moment of the past, you're missing the present. And that's kind of a key to happiness too. There's other sayings that go, if you're living in your past, then you can't be happy. Same as if you're seeking too much in the future, then you're anxious. So it's a really hard thing sometimes to really balance that. But the best thing that you can do is reflect on your past, because that's part of learning and growing and growing as a person in your life. But if you stay there too long, you're missing new opportunities for growth and your own happiness. And a lot of times, holding on to something too in the past creates a barrier for you to move forward and move on with your life. Whether this is, a failure that you're reflecting on the past, a past relationship, a loss of something. It's important. The things that happen to us in our lives shape us to how we are, how we become compassionate people, how we relate to people. And life isn't always, a beautiful thing, but and a lot of times it does hurt, but we can't just stay there and be miserable. You have to learn from whatever it is that affected your life and move on. And we have to know that, life isn't stagnant and there's always a new day and new opportunities to change and create and do something meaningful. So you also don't have to wait for a huge life event or change to start your new chapter. It doesn't have to be that, oh, I'm moving, so now I can change the way my perspective is about life, or something major happened or tragic happened in your life, and that's the point in which you're moving on to your next chapter. Every day is a new chapter, so you just decide, in your mind, and I know it's hard sometimes, but you have to be the one that decides that enough is enough is enough in living in the past, and today's the day that you're going to make some changes and make some new goals for that next chapter in your life. So definitely reflect on things to learn, but don't stay there. Don't stay stuck. Come back to the present and set some new goals for yourself and start doing some little things towards those goals so that you can move into that next chapter. So thank you for listening in today as always, and hopefully this motivates some of you that are kind of stuck in the past to not dwell there and to start creating some new goals and dreams for yourself. So I will see you again next week. Bye everyone. Take care.